Coaching only works because coachees are supported in their thinking by their coach's attentive listening. It's the listening that enables them to think long and hard about topics that are difficult to think long and hard about. Unit 1 mentioned that attentive listening only works when the coachee senses goodwill from the coach. It's the goodwill that makes the attention comfortable and supportive. Unit 1 also talked about the coachee needing to sense the coach's curiosity. The more the coachee sense that the coach is genuinely interested in what they have to say, the easier it is for them to sustain their own attention upon the topic at hand, and as they think about it, come up with new ways to see things. But let's go a little deeper. Let's look at the audience effect you create when you give someone your full attention. Let's look at the impact of silence, and let's look at body language. The audience effect is where the person being listened to feels a spotlight of attention on them. This rarely happens in normal conversation, for it's surprisingly rare for one person to give another their undivided attention for an extended period of time. We usually take turns talking, with all sorts of thoughts passing through our minds when we're not speaking, points about the topic of conversation that we'd like to make ourselves, and thoughts sparked by the random connections that our minds make. In coaching, however, we must put our own thoughts aside and focus on what things mean for the coachee. We must give them our full attention. This can give the coachee a powerful sense of having an audience. Our attention becomes like a spotlight that illumines whatever they're trying to put into words, giving it a special importance. The conversation becomes a stage for the coachee to fill with their thoughts. They'll feel that they have to come up with something worth filling the stage with. And with the right open questions, they'll fill that stage with pictures of their situation and the different ways they can handle it. The audience effect can be very powerful. If it's fully present, the coachee will always enjoy their coaching. They'll be glad of it, for it always feels good to be listened to and heard. You'll often find coachees falling silent when you're listening to them. It can be tempting to immediately fill the silence with another question, but the spotlight of your attention will still be working away. There'll be a network of connections in the coachee's head that won't yet have found a clear enough shape to be captured in a line of words. But if you keep listening, the coachee will complete the connections and most likely set off in a new and usually profitable direction. Coachees often have their most valuable insights after a long silence. You have to learn to trust silence. And you have to learn to trust your own body language. Coachees aren't telepathic, so they guess whether or not their coach is giving them their full attention from their body language. Thanks to our evolution as a social species, all coachees are experts at reading body language. They'll subconsciously pick up on the tilt of your torso and the micro-expressions that flit across your face. Sometimes it's open body language that conveys an attentive connection. Sometimes it's the mirroring of body positions and the synchronization of movements. Sometimes it's stillness that conveys interest. It's good to be aware of the importance of body language, but conveying interest is a natural process, so rather than trying to consciously control our body language, it's better to just trust it. If you really are paying attention and you truly want the best for the coachee, your interest and goodwill will show. The coachee will feel a comfortable spotlight of attention. The stage for fresh thinking will open up. The coachee will summon up thoughts that are worth putting into words, and the flow of insight will begin.